Carson, this is the mic, okay? Don't suck on it.
Big black cylinders.
Yeah.
Carson can't help himself.
Yeah, I can't help it, yeah.
You guys see the post of like some lady did like some sort of like interview and she was on CBC News or something and there was a dildo on her shelf. There's like a little dildo.
I usually give it a suction cup.
Yeah. But like, what am I gonna say? Obviously, you guys are the ones competing. What do you want me to say?
You can mention Rocco and your new dog. You can put him for sale right now on the podcast. Unbelievably high score. What the fuck? Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
racing
Talk to him now.
Answer.
Whoever it is, talk to them now.
No, it's just the alarm. Let me turn the alarm off.
What is it for?
It's probably usually when he jerks off.
Yeah. Oh, jerk off session.
I drink up at 3:30 p.m. every day.
And that's the key to success. All right, guys. So this is Shield Pod number 7, I believe. It's been a year since we've had a podcast because we've been too busy out there trying to win stuff. Sometimes winning, sometimes not. Anyways, this is the year in review. I'm here with the boys, Carson Collins and Lee, team full power. We are missing Jack, but we'll bring him in on another podcast in a little bit. But anyways, we just kind of wanted to talk about the year, not just dog sport specific, but just everything, whatever you guys want to talk about in relation to dogs, dog training. We're just going to have a open-ended conversation and wrap the year up because it's been a while since we all sat down and had a nice podcast. And man, all these dog podcasts these days are boring. Yeah, okay. We're going to talk about how the year went. We're going to start at Worlds because everybody wants to know what happened at Worlds. You watched Dog Sport episode 8. By the way, Dog Sport, docu-series, first ever docu-series on IGP. How'd you guys feel it went?
Fuck yeah, it was sweet. No, it was good.
Oh, it was really good though. Like it's a world level experience, and no matter what the outcome was, it will benefit us a lot in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do it, honestly, halfway through Dog Sport. And guys, if you haven't checked out Dog Sport episodes 1 through 8, season 1 is up on the YouTube channel. You can watch it completely free. Man, just after the first few episodes, I realized what a giant undertaking it is to make a docu-series. It's not just film and put it all together. It's so much planning, so many little shots. There's so many little things that people don't think about until you actually have to make something like that. And then you have to also try and keep it interesting. I think the first couple episodes, so we were still kind of feeling our way through it, and they were interesting. But as we went along, you could see every episode got better and better and better. And credit to Dan, who's behind the camera too. He was a big part of that.
Danny boy.
But that's the first ever docu-series on IGP. And the great thing is, I'm not playing in the club level. We are playing from, regional championship all the way up to the world level. And we got to bring everybody along for that. So they got to see it, not just from what happens on the field, but what happens off the field. Because I think a lot of people are it's like a mystery to a lot of people because they've never been there.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing though, because I remember when I started out, all I could ever see from IGP is just that click on the name of the famous dog and watch it on YouTube, the performance only. You don't know what's going on behind it. So I think this is a very good thing for the sport though.
Mm-hmm. You don't really see it anywhere else too, so.
I knew we were also going to get a lot of criticism for it because you know how we are. We just say it straight, and we also do a lot of, let's say, very insensitive jokes and stuff like this.
Fucking around.
Exactly. So I knew there was going to be some negative blowback from it, and a lot of people just that don't really get the humor because they're kind of, let's face it, they're lame. They're not fun. They're not cool to be around, and we can't help it. And it's a different vibe, and that's our vibe. Hey, if you think you've got a better vibe, why don't you make a docu-series of your vibe and post it and see how it does?
Usually smart people have good sense of humor. Mm-hmm. So when they don't have a sense of humor, so
yeah,
don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's how I know I'm a genius.
Easy there.
All right, let's talk about Worlds. Number 1, both you and we competed at the WSB World Championship. We already have Dog Sport episode 8 if you really want to find out what happened there. But suffice to say, my dog fully imploded at Worlds. Your dog held together, but it wasn't the performance you wanted.
Yeah, it wasn't, but it's every dog that made to the WSV is a top class dog with top class training anyway, right? Now
Depending on the country.
every trip that we make there will help us how to bring the performance that they can do here.
And that's the thing. Like,
Over
I
there.
don't think people understand, right? Like, there's training and there's competition. And a lot of people don't understand. It's like, I don't care how cool your TikTok videos look. It's what does the dog look on trial day. That's why a lot of the time I'll share trial footage when I'm like trying to advertise something. Because for me, that's way more important than a flashy TikTok video or whatever. Because that's like the real thing. That's like, there's no tools, nothing. Just you're on the field in the real stuff. This is what you have left.
Yeah, but travel to Europe is another story too. Like what we saw earlier with Aaron and Joker, that dog was the most powerful, the most active I ever seen him when he's at home in the US.
So he's talking about the 2024 WSC champion,
World champion, yep.
Aaron O'Shea. And we were just watching the live stream of the United States national there. And he's saying her dog looked better in protection.
Like he's the best I ever seen him. So it shows that when he's at home, right? Even though he was good enough to win the WSV, but when he's at home, it's a much better dog.
See, it's funny. Like, I mean, I didn't see too much of him because I was very self-absorbed when I was at the WSV. But like from what I saw, I mean, it kind of looks the same to me. But you're saying,
Yeah, no, he's a lot more active though. Like her obedience yesterday was probably like the best I ever seen him perform. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, kudos to her. Like she brought it. She brought his game there in 24, and this year too she finished third. But yeah, definitely, you know, we have to learn how to do a better job to make sure that we bring our performance from Canada to Europe.
For sure.
this fucking guy.
Just not, okay?
Carson, why don't you share what you've accomplished this year?
So, well, not a lot of people have done this. Looks like 3 DQs at 2 regionals and 1 national. So I think there needs to be some sort of trophy for that. Yeah, I think that's pretty big. And
You should be sponsored by Petro Canada.
No, the AC Stick should sponsor him.
oh yeah, maybe if I used that, I would have at least passed. Probably not win, but passed.
I'd say reach out.
Yeah,
Reach out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, other than that, been following you guys around, and you know, it's been fun. Definitely fucking around, and yeah,
You achieve a lot in Slovenia though.
I think
yeah.
of everybody.
there's always a winner.
Of everybody in Slovenia, Carson was the most successful.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not going to say how he was the most successful, but he was
Yeah.
certainly
Yeah.
the most successful on Team Full Power.
Yeah. But
And you know, some success is on the field, some success is off the field.
you know what? There needed to be something there, and you know, I took one for the team, and I think we came out with a win at least. Not
No,
on the-
actually, I think
not
you,
on the field.
I
but-
think you set the bad trend for the team though.
No,
So that's what
don't
you did
blame
the
me for
first
your
day, and then the
fuck-ups.
next day has ate a dick.
Has eating a dick is kind of like a normal thing. Unfortunately, it just happened on trial day.
So you got a new dog now.
Got a new dog from Ann Lee. He's definitely the nicest dog I've ever trained or handled, and I'm pretty excited for.
Oh
this
yeah, by the
one.
way, Team Full Power, free training, free coffee, free dog, right?
Yep.
Free equipment.
Yes.
Yeah. He's referring to how Carson operates. He shows up
So
here.
I am sponsored, and yeah. So no, when you're at this kind of level, you know, you get a dog handed to you, you know, even with a good foundation, and you get the training included, and yeah.
Didn't
so-
you say that you gotta fix everything?
Yeah.
I do gotta fix a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the baggage.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take credit for that.
All right.
Obviously, and yeah.
I think, you know, what people don't realize is there's some people that are able to float through life regardless of what they actually accomplish. And Carson's one of those guys, you know, like somehow he came here with an insane dog. We spent the time. We tried to help him. You know, credit to him. He put the work in. He tried to trial the dog. He got all the way to the IGP2. Then couldn't finish his 3 because the dog got trial-wise, kept DQing. And also the dog was absolutely insane.
He's for sale, by the way, if anybody wants him.
For sale.
Yeah.
Urco D.
A real nardy.
Real Nardi. Hey, and by the way, we met the breeder, Real Nardi,
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
in Italy.
He didn't want the dog back. I just said, pay shipping, and
Hello,
you can have
Marco.
him. I'll take the L on him, no problem.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
unfortunately, I think he had too many dogs or something.
Yeah, well, shout out to Marco, man. Thank you.
Marco's a real one. Marco
he's cool
hooked
as
us
fuck.
up with a stadium
Really nice guy.
in Italy.
Yeah.
Because of Marco, we were able to train at a stadium in Italy. So real
Yeah.
good guy and very good breeder. Like the reason we're saying this dog is crazy, he's just too much. Like he's too much for
I
sport.
think he's a special one. I don't think they're all like that in the litter by any means. So
There's no way they're all.
I
like
would
Marco knows
buy
it, yep.
another dog from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but Carson's on a new dog now.
Yep.
So you're on a dog actually that me and Ann have been using quite a bit for breeding.
Yeah, with probably the best pedigree in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Probably.
Yarrow, Vom,
Eisenenkreuz.
Eisenenkreuz.
Yeah.
Eisenenkreuz. Man, it sounds illegal to say.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Eisenenkreuz.
Yeah, very legal. Eisenenkreuz. I think I might get in trouble with the GSSCC if I keep saying that last name.
Yeah.
But anyways, fantastic dog. We're
Super
gonna put
nice.
we're gonna put the name of him down below so you guys can see who we're talking about.
Yep.
But anyways, we've been using him for breeding, and he's been sitting around. And I said, man, this is a fantastic dog. Ann's too busy with his trial dogs, and I said, well, Carson needs a dog.
Yeah.
I think he's got these insane monster dogs out of his system, and he realizes, well, I'd like to accomplish something in the dog sport now. So, it's time to prioritize, a dog that has balance. A lot of people mistake dogs. Oh, that's some erectile dysfunction there. Some people, just a slow. I'm talking about
Me or the mic?
both. This mic reminds me of Carson's performance this year as we went along, like real strong in the beginning and then just a slow degenerate.
Slow death.
Yeah.
Whatever we did last while.
Well, what a lot of people don't understand is, like these insane dogs that like look really good in training in some capacities. Yeah, like they're great for the reels. Like that dog, bro, we sent him into the blind right now. We're gonna make some viral reels.
yeah.
And he's just a monster. But the
Well, the
problem
trial
is when you
field.
go to the trial field,
It's a joke.
yeah.
It's a
That's
joke.
that's the problem.
But even Yarrow, he's a super balanced dog, but like he's a lot of dog too in different ways, right? Like he's balanced. He's not gonna murder you, but he's psycho when it comes to drive. Like he's down to go and,
No, so
and
you-
grab
you-
anything as fast as he can.
You need drive, but you also need a dog who still can think.
Yeah.
You need a brain.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's actually very good for Carson to travel to the WSV with us, though, because you could see
The
his
difference.
perspective about dogs change as he's watching the trial.
Yeah.
Right. So now we need a dog. We need a good boy dog.
You need a good dog, not an extreme.
Carson started like a lot of you guys on the internet, right? Oh, I want the baddest motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. Now, unlike most of you, he could actually handle it, so credit to him for that. But at the end of the day, there's more to a dog than just that. And if you want a complete dog, and that's one thing I'll give credit to the sport for, right? And before I got involved in the sport at the higher level, I didn't understand this. I just said, that dog is committed, that dog is driven, that dog can handle so much pressure. And, there's nothing we can't do to that dog to throw him off. He's so powerful, he's so committed, he's so crazy. What you don't realize is to achieve success at the higher level, the dog needs to have an element of that, but he also needs the balance to be able to exercise impulse control, utilize his brain, problem solve, deal with new environmental variables, all those things. And that is something that is actually a genetic trait to some degree. And a lot of the time when you see dogs that are so crazy, it's actually because they're missing that.
Yeah.
And that's something that actually really impacts you when
Yeah,
you're
because
trying to make real control on a dog.
And you wouldn't know that until you have one or have trained one for a while, and then and again, like it's one of these things where I think everybody needs a kind of a dog like that to learn something from, or even a low drive dog and train that to their best potential and learn that. You're not just going to start off with a perfect dog.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like these guys, they get like this Mustang or something. and they just they put all these
Yeah.
kind of like cheap upgrades
Yeah.
into it. It's
Yeah.
so like overpowered
Yes.
for the suspension, the
Yeah.
tires, the brakes, and what it can really, the aerodynamics.
It revs real good.
It can put on a freaking
Yeah.
hell of a show and
Yeah.
maybe even do a nice quarter mile. But the second you actually try to road race properly
Any
or go to a
Honda Civic's
track,
gonna kick its ass. You know, like
Yes.
at the end of the day. At the end of the day.
and they'll be like, "Oh, my car's so fast off the line, it'll smoke your Lambo." Yeah, but the Lambo's made for that track.
Yeah.
Yours isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because many times an unclear dog gives you the illusion that he's strong.
Yes.
Right. So, for example, let's say, okay, if he's barking like crazy in the blind, when you call him and he doesn't come out, for example, it gives you the feeling, oh yeah, he's strong, what to do. But no, but maybe he's just not clear enough to think.
Nice barking though, probably.
I don't like the blah 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 blah. No, I don't like that. Yeah,
Are you going to compete again with Bond next year?
definitely. Yep. Right. The plan is this. The other dogs, Killian and Birkin, it depends. Okay, if I could find a perfect stud for her, I would like to have a super little with her.
Yeah.
Killian will try to make a regional.
Killian's for sale. If
Yeah.
you want to buy a top tier dog now, before he actually starts winning stuff,
Yeah.
check it out, shieldcaninedogs.com.
If he wins the national, it's going to be another 50% on
Oh,
top.
but
Yeah, right.
if he wins a regional,
Yeah.
add 25% to the price. If
Yeah.
he wins a national, add 50%.
Right, and
What
the
about Worlds?
but most likely
Worlds, he's going to China.
Yeah.
if Killian does well for the regional, I will do the national here too because it's at home,
Yeah.
right? But no, even if he wins, he's not going to the world. Bond's going to be the one who's going,
Really? You're that
Right.
committed to going with him again?
right? Because I think that Bond still has a couple more years in him, and if Killian shows that he has what it takes, it doesn't hurt to wait until he's 4 or 5 years old.
Where's Bond right now?
Bond is in Spain.
Bond's in Spain with?
After the WSB, then Marcus Ferry came to me and he said that, all of his friends, that they love what he saw in Bond, right? Because they were sitting at the close to the hot plot, and he also told me that, he's been watching Bond from BC National to Meppen when we were competing together, and this time too. So he said he wanted to bring Bond to Spain for the breeding, and I was thinking, at first I didn't want it, but then I was like, hey, wait a minute, they just changed plan, because from the beginning we thought the WSC would be at the Netherlands,
So next year the World Cup was supposed to be in the Netherlands, but now it's in Spain.
right? But last minute they said no, it's going to be in Spain,
Yeah.
right? And for those who competed in Spain would know that the tracking condition there is on like very kind of dry, red, rocky dirt.
Yeah, yeah.
So instead of bringing Bond back and let him sit here in the snow,
Yeah. Just
Hey.
leave him there, let him track, let him
if
breathe.
I have the truck over that surface for 5-6 months, why would I?
So he's breeding in Spain right now. So if you're in Europe and you're watching this and you want a nice stud to breed
Yeah,
to,
you can contact us anytime.
or contact Marcos Ferry out there. I'm sure he'd be able to help you with a breeding. But yeah, so that's interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with Chico. Because, like, I've said it before, Chico's definitely stronger than my other dog, Gage. I only have 2 dogs that are ready to go right now, and one is Gage and one is Chico. And, Chico showed me the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Whereas Gage is more kind of, he's pretty reliable. He's pretty, as long as he's not injured. Like, obviously got injured at the regional, and I had to pull him. But if he's not injured, we kind of know what we're getting.
Yeah.
And I think at the World Championship, if I had the same Gage in 2024 that I had in 2025, I think I would have been close to the
Yes.
top 10 or in the top 10 with him.
I think in your situation, like next year, you'll be in the much different position because you already won the national. Now you have to also be more careful about your reputation. And I think Gage is the dog that's going to bring the A game all the time.
As long as he's not injured.
Right.
If he's injured,
No, like say, you see, for example, like when we were there at the WSV, we saw Marek Cherney.
Yeah.
He traveled with the team,
yeah.
right? But Marek would never try a dog if he doesn't think that dog will deliver 100%.
The thing is, though, Chico has the capability to make a highlight reel.
Oh, yeah.
If he's on his game, he can put together that performance, the one that would get shared
Yeah.
over and over and over again for years afterwards.
If he brings his protection at the national,
Oh,
everywhere in the world, he will always have 97.
man, it killed me. It
Always,
killed me. I
right.
said, man, all these things went wrong. And you know, Chico, we always joke, like, we held him together with duct tape because it's like, you know, we got the dog at 3.5. We put a lot of work into him to get him to the point where, you know, he was able to finally, I didn't think I would ever get him to the point where he could win a Canadian national because, you know, like, that's a level of reliability I never thought we would accomplish with him.
Yeah.
I never really trusted him 100% in trial, but I swear after that one, he kind of convinced me. I'm like, okay, we can do this at Worlds. And then we went to the Worlds, and he imploded spectacularly in every phase. And by imploded, for those of you that don't know, it means that he really screwed up in every phase. And he
Hey.
did not, he really underperformed
I
what
just
he is.
realized that. Do you know that every time that I try Bond in Canada, there's only one dog that ever had more score than him in protection is Chico. Only one.
I know,
time.
yeah. Chico's a special dog.
Like, you know, like I said, to beat Bond in protection,
Even last
Right.
year national,
Yeah.
even though he screwed up obedience, he still got 96 in protection.
yeah, we were close last
Yeah.
year, right? Like
Yeah,
I said, like even Keiko, rest in peace. Sorry, Lance.
Yeah.
I feel really bad to hear the news, right?
Yeah.
But even Keiko, he's only tied with Bond.
Yeah.
96, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
For Chico to beat Bond in protection,
Yeah.
lots of respect for the dog. The problem with Chico is he spent the first 4 years not with this guy, right? And not to criticize whoever had him before, but like I said, it's just a different system.
Yeah.
Like when he came, like this different languages, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And everything that we do, like with our puppies, is we're preparing them for that level.
Yeah.
And when there's mixed messages, I've always said it, when the dog is in, let's say he's stressed or his mind isn't as concentrated as it normally could be or should be, he will revert to his foundation.
Yeah.
And what the foundation is the level he will be at. And if the foundation is not bulletproof, and I think we saw that. So I got to be honest, I don't know. I'm not going to rule him out to go to the World Championship again, of course, assuming we make the team competing again. But I kind of, it's risky. Like, I don't want to go there and have another
Yeah.
Chico experience.
Yeah, it comes to the point that like, is it worth the investment,
Money,
right?
time.
So now you have to like put out the rule. Okay, if you can't make it, we're not going, right? So from next year for regional, national, say if you ever make one silly mistake, I'm going with Gage.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think it's
Right?
reasonable. I think we got to see in the next two trials, in the regional and the national, I got to see a level of reliability
Yeah.
that is like, wow, okay, I can really trust you. But here's one way to look at it. There's one way to look at it in that, okay, he imploded epically at Worlds, and it was just an embarrassment from start to finish. Or we could say, I did 4 trials last year. I won 2 of them with him. Okay? The year before, I did 3 trials. No, I just did 2 trials, but I won 1 of them. Not 1.
With him, you didn't win
No,
anything.
I came 3rd at a
Yeah.
regional. So I went from 3rd at a regional in 2023 to in 2024. No, I lied. 3rd at a regional in 2024, and then in 2025, we won
First,
Ontario
yep.
regional. We won Canadian nationals. There is an improvement that we're seeing
Yeah.
year over year. So maybe the next year there will be more improvement, or
Yeah.
maybe we've pushed as hard as we can push.
Yeah, like when even let's say when I was at the WSC, when I talked to Marcos, right, and you saw Zavi, a wonderful dog too.
Yeah.
And we were standing there and say, you know what? This is Marcos said to me, like, and maybe our dogs we gotta wait until they get older, like Garo when he won in Spain when
Yeah.
he almost 8 years old. Because Garo was all his life people talked about him like a super dog.
Yeah.
But it took him a long time to actually calm down a little bit to still have the
Tame him.
power
Yeah.
and to do things the right way.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I guess we'll kind of see how the year plays out. I'm kind of excited to dust Gage off and get him back in business because, like I said, I kind of know what I'm getting with him, and there's not too many surprises with him anymore, which is nice, and it gives you a level of, like, calm when you go into the trial. You're like, man, it's not like a lot of hope involved.
More fun.
Yes.
Yes, because also, like when you go to a championship and when you go on the track, and if it's anything less than 90, you're out.
That's true. And tracking's like everything. We always focus on obedience and protection.
And the good thing about gauge that you can just be like, okay, go, buddy.
Yeah.
That and,
You know what I mean?
We went to
Right?
Worlds, last year in Croatia, and
Yeah.
that was fucking
It was,
awesome.
and,
Bro,
and,
We
and the
went to
tracking
Worlds
was
this
tough.
year.
The tracking in
Was
Croatia
tougher than-
was much tougher,
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yeah.
It was brutal,
and Gage knocked a 93 out.
which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and I was there the whole time I was with Chico on the track at WSV. I was like, if this was Gage,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even like have a problem right now.
It was easy versus world level tracking last year. for
Yes,
sure.
it would have.
Yes.
It was a lot
Yeah.
easier. Yeah,
Look, Croatia was crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
But whatever, we'll find out what happens.
It is what it
and
is.
it is what it is, and
Yeah.
lesson learned. And I still get, Chico didn't give me what I want at Worlds, but he did give me what I want at Nationals.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Can't
and,
have everything.
and we're very blessed though because each of us we have like two, 3 dogs to choose from.
So you're running how many dogs at regionals?
Next year,
Yeah.
I think most likely I'm gonna go to the Westwood Bond with Naomi to help her there like I did like this year, and it depends how Birkin's gonna trend from here until February, and we make the decision.
I'm gonna run two. I'm gonna
Right.
run Chico and Gage.
And I probably, if she trends well, we run both Birkin and Killian here at home.
So you're running 3 dogs.
Yep.
Jeez, man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
No, but everything.
What about you?
Everything's at home.
One dog, unless
He better move fast with that boy.
You don't even have a 1.
Yeah.
You need a 3 in order to compete. He needs to go get an IGP 1, an IGP 2, and then compete for his 3 at the regional.
Yeah, but if you train for excellence, you put your standards really high, and then when the dog is ready for the 3, 1, 2 is a piece of cake,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You know what, though, at the end of the day,
You guys don't know he has no excuse because we always here training,
I'm
right?
fucking here too. What are you talking about?
No.
Right.
Fuck you.
No,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not. You're not here half the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Not only is he not here half the time, like, oh, did you track? Oh, I didn't track all week.
Fuck, his fucking neck was injured. What are you talking about?
Oh, and now his neck was injured. What about the week after that?
Every day.
Liar.
Every day.
Liar. See, look at that. That is the face of a liar.
No.
That is the face
So-
of a liar.
So how about this from now?
It's really nice.
From now on, every morning you have to FaceTime us when you track.
There you go. Accountability. Send us a pic.
I'll definitely be sending you some pictures.
Every morning I send pigs.
Send pics.
when I wake up, I'll be sending some pictures.
It better be on a track.
Yeah, breeding.
Yes.
We're gonna have some very nice litters coming
that
up this,
kind of breeding.
this winter.
Yeah, what's up with this Yarrow and
Bang.
Bang?
Ooh, my inbreeding?
So I want one, but
No. No, I can't give you
They,
one.
they will heal very well though.
They're
Each of
too
them has
much for
5
you.
legs,
yeah,
right?
I need 5 legs. Yeah.
They will heal very well.
Yeah.
Like they can branch with 2 legs and the other 3.
The other 3 in the air. Yeah.
Extra fast.
yeah.
So we did a 2-2, for those of you that don't know, we did a 2-2 inbreeding on Nitra vom Eisenenkreuz. Kreuz.
Gross, yes.
Kreuz.
Yes.
Eisenenkreuz, again, that illegal last name. This is the only 2-2 breeding I'm aware of on the litter. So it's as tight as you can go, really. I mean, you could go tighter, but this breeding would be illegal in Germany because it's so tight. But here it's legal. So we did it because we're only obliged to follow the laws in Canada when we breed. And for us, those of you that understand breeding and genetics, you would understand why we took a risk and did it. But so far, the litter looks really strong, very big, very tough puppies, very active puppies. And they look really interesting. So we're really hoping that we're going to get something special from this.
The whole team.
Yeah, and when you do the live breeding like this, and they said, and it's true that you get like the good, the bad, the ugly, everything.
Yeah.
But when I look at Nitra and Debbie, I didn't see much ugly there, right?
No.
Even there's something that when they mentioned about the health of the D litter, it's not really true. Debbie died because of, I'm pretty sure from a very reliable source that she got bitten by a tick.
She had Lyme disease?
No, like a deadly disease, and she died within a day or 2. But her sister Dina is a belong to a friend of mine, and she sent me a video when Dina was like 11, and she was healthy as could be.
Yeah.
So
I think people got confused too between, like, they're very reckless dogs, and a couple of them had back injuries. But we also know some sons from Denoso, and they also have back injuries from being extremely reckless. Like when you have a dog that goes 100 miles per hour and doesn't pause to pick up a ball, doesn't pause before he hits the helper in the lung attack. This is a dog who's going to be
yeah,
injured.
but also you know sometimes they even talk about that because they all go back to the dog name Oleg's anniversary, and
Yeah.
they say you know he had bad back, blah blah blah. You know, like anyway, for example, let's say even they said about the jumping ability.
I've
Even
seen
as
those
we,
dogs jump.
And when the drive is that high.
When the drive
Like,
is high, they
I
don't
mean,
jump high, but they
like,
jump fast.
Like a lot of people will know what I'm talking about. Is that when you have that same dog, when you started jumping, and the first time you jump a meter, when the dog's about like a year and a half, they always jump fantastic. You only have problem later when the drive becomes stronger. So you know what? Yeah, if the dog not to jump, learn to manage the drive.
I want to switch gears. I want to talk to you. We talk about this a lot, and we talk about people in dog sport. Let's go there.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic people in dog sport. And we talk about the insanity that some people have where they continuously do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. And one of those things is following methods of training, if you could even call it a method, and training with people that have not accomplished what they want to accomplish and have not proven that they can even get someone who wants to accomplish that to that place, right? There's two types of people in dog sport. There's the doers, the people that have done it, and there's coaches, and sometimes the coaches and the doers are the same person. They've done it, and they're also good coaches. And then sometimes there are some people in dog sport that are good coaches. They maybe never did it themselves, but they're fantastic coaches. And they have proven that they can get people to that level. But then the vast majority of everyone else is a talker, and they might say that they're a coach, but they've never coached anyone there, nor have they ever been there. And there's way too many of those people that seem to be monopolizing the space in the sense that everybody's like, oh, like, you know, like, hey, so-and-so is like having a seminar. And I'm like, okay, cool, man. Like, why
Who
would...
is that?
It's not even who's that. It's like maybe they're social media famous or whatever. It's like, okay, fair enough. But like, what do you think you're going to get out of that?
Yeah, it's either if you're a handler or a coach, the most important thing is result. Right?
From both.
From both. Right?
Yes.
So if you call yourself a coach, then what are your students achieving?
Yes.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple. So I mean, when you go out and even if you achieve something, I think it's extremely important for you to ask yourself, like, is there even a better way? Because you have to keep trying to improve yourself.
But I'm saying, forget it. Like, let's take championships out of the equation. Let's just talk about what are your students achieving in terms of, like, are they titling their dogs? Bro,
Yeah.
around here, let's be very frank. Around here, there are tons of people training with tons of people year after year. And they go on a club trial and they repeatedly accomplish like next to nothing, either barely passing or, you know, like it fail after fail after fail. Mm-hmm. And it's like, forget the championship. Who cares? Like, are you even just getting a title?
Yeah, and also we lie to ourselves. So for example, let's say, to be honest with you, unless, let's say you go to do the protection and you have an extremely strong but inexperienced dog, and you have like 3 extra out command, and you add it up with an 85, right?
Not bad.
That 85, no, you hear me out. That 85 is a lot better when the dog did all the exercise at the club trial and get the 85.
Yes.
You see all the sweet talk on social media. Oh, congratulations, you got this, you deserve so much. All your hard work, okay? We have to be honest to ourselves, okay? Some trial, when you get an 80, you feel like shit.
Yeah.
You feel like shit, right? So we have to, like I say, again, be honest with ourselves and maybe raise the standard a little bit.
Well, I think the best way to explain it is this. Let's say you're running a race, you're winning the race, and just at the last minute, you stumble and you come in 5th. But you know you would have won if you just hadn't had that one stumble versus you dragged ass through the whole race, and it was a shit show from beginning to end, and you never had any chance of winning.
Yep.
Option number 1 is going to feel a lot better than option number 2.
Yep.
Yes.
And if you're being honest with yourself, you can say, oh, okay, this is one little mistake, easy to fix. I'll be better next time, and I have a good chance to win, versus there was never a chance to win, there was never a chance to do well, and I'm lucky I even got this score.
Yeah, and like, so for example, let's say, sometimes I follow a try, and I saw a person that had 70, 70, 70.
Oof.
It's really nice.
No, you know what?
Carson's like, I'll take it.
I have a problem with that judge.
Yeah.
You didn't have the decency to actually write like 71, 72, 74. It makes more sense. What are the odds when you suck all 3 faces at the same level?
Yeah.
That you have the straight 70, 70, 70.
And you know it's not a 70.
It's insulting.
No.
It's a 61.
It's not.
69.
Yeah.
Right?
Listen, there's this epidemic, though, of bringing in judges because we know they're going to be easy. We don't do it, obviously, because we don't have a club.
Yeah.
But, like, this idea, and I see it so much, where it's like this club will bring in, we're going to bring in, so-and-so, John Smith, because he's the easiest judge out there, and he'll give us all these, like, free points. It's like, why do you want free points? What are you getting out of that?
Yeah.
Like, are we not doing this because we want the challenge?
And it's bad for breeding too. Because they will advertise, okay, I'm going to breed this title female.
And she scraped through everything and was given a gift, 70, 70, 70.
Right. Right. Because, for example, like, you can go to a club try and see an IGP 3, 250, and you would never let that dog touch your female's skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
no.
Well, you can hear some people say, hey, I have an IGP3, and you're like, okay, and you kind of see the judge, and you see the routine, you're like, holy fuck. And then you see somebody else saying, hey, I have an IGP3 that was at a regional event or a national event, and it's a fucking hardcore judge.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
maybe the points are going to be even less than what the first person said, right? But there's way more respect for that second person that got it at the regional and national, or just a tough judge in general, because it's authentic points.
Yeah, exactly. I think like this idea that we need judges to give out free points. It's like if you're in the sport for that, like get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like what are you here for? Like what's the point of getting a title? Like it doesn't mean anything if someone's
Yeah,
giving
no,
it to you.
I understand the point. Like, okay, we try to encourage people to continue to try and title the
We
dog.
need people like that.
No,
of course,
yeah, but the problem is that when you do that long enough, you lower the standard to
Yes.
the point that the
Exactly, for
sport
the
will
dogs.
die.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
The
And a
sport
lot
the
of
breed will
people,
die.
a lot of the pushback I've run into, because you guys know I push IGP. I'm all about making IGP great again, right? I push IGP, but a lot of the pushback I get from people, and they'll say this to me, and they'll say this in my videos, like I never seen IGP done like this, and it's not because what we're doing is so like different than what everybody else is doing. There's a lot of top guys that train very similarly, or maybe different in some ways, but like there's a lot of similarities. It's full power, right? But they always are hiding what they do because maybe it's illegal in their country or whatever.
Yeah.
But the problem is what they see is this low-level club stuff where, you've got some person walking and their dog looks half dead next to them, and the obedience is crap, and the bite work.
accepted.
Yeah, and the bite work is average at best, and like, everyone's like, this is a 96. It's like, bro, that's not a 96 on its best day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but until you go and you train at the other level, and you have the dogs that are good for that level, you don't see that.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And that's one thing that I try to do with what we're doing here is putting it out there and saying, hey guys, like this is what it looks like when you train full power, when you train with good dogs, when you train with good training. It's exciting, it's crazy, it's fun, like it's a
Yeah, because
different
for
thing.
example, when you go to a club trial, you give a person 99 points.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that person will stop trying. Right? I get 99 points. Well, great. Make a
Perfect.
post on
Yeah.
Facebook.
I'm the
Right?
best.
That's it.
Yeah.
But if I judge you like I picked on everything, right? Like even let's say in the truck, in the dust stress in that part, like there's a slight speed change there. The indication should be better. The dust slightly touched the article, and you down to an 89, right? You will get a little bit upset, but then it will make you a lot better. Stronger, we're not here like attacking clubs. We want the quality of the training and the performance to go to another level. And it's possible if we just get rid of the old way of thinking and doing things.
You want people to do better at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
And when you're giving them free shit, why would they get better when, hey,
this is good enough.
This is good enough.
I have seen training director and like I don't know, the assistant standing there, and there's a dog healing by, look really bad, and they said to each other, "Wow, he gets 70."
It's nice. Yeah.
Like, hey, buddy,
I've you know what? One thing that bothers me, and I've brought this up with you guys, and I've said it online before, is this concept that, there's way too much. There's a lot of. It's a dog sport's a small community. Everybody talks about everybody. It is what it is. Kind of part of the fun, to be honest with you. Right? But at the same time, there's a level of intellectual dishonesty that people fall into, where they'll be like, okay, I don't like that guy. Don't like the way he carries himself. Don't like what he says. Blah blah blah. So the reason why he's successful, or he's had more success than I've ever had, is because he must be doing something wrong. He's a bad guy. He must be doing X, Y, and Z. And I spoke about this to you guys, where I said, like, I had a client not long ago that went to a trial with their dog. And their dog was actually doing, like, quite well in the trial, and people were complimenting this person on their dog. And they were like, okay, like, oh, like, really good stuff. Your dog looks really good, like, happy. Your dog looks very enthusiastic, so on and so forth. Who do you train with?
Yeah.
And then the person said that they train with me.
Yeah.
And immediately the vibe switched, like, oh, like, we don't do that. Like, that's right. We don't believe in that. It's like, what? You don't believe in optimal performance?
Yeah.
You believed in it 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You believed in it when you saw the dog, but you didn't believe in it when you found out who the trainer was.
Yeah.
I always say the dogs don't lie. If I'm going out on the trial field, or if he's going out on the trial field, or if you're going out on the trial field, and you're constantly outperforming you, and you, then you, and you are missing something that me, him, and him have. Right? And vice versa. Like, if we went out and we were constantly being outperformed by these other guys, we wouldn't be like, oh, it's because they're bad guys or bad girls. We'd be like, no, and we would literally say, what are they doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are they doing? We have something to learn from these people, because they consistently outperform us, and their dogs are doing something for them consistently that our dogs are refusing to do for us.
Yeah, but and this is funny when you bring it up, because, like, this is something that is keep bothering me. So, for example, I'm a horrible handyman. I wouldn't even call myself a handyman. I couldn't hit the nail straight, right? And if you come to me, you say, Ann, you suck. And I just laugh with you, right? When you guys make fun of me of the driving, I just laugh with you.
Yeah.
But then, when you're bad at training, and I say something, you get offended. You get my point? For example, let's say if you follow us around, maybe for the next few championship, he get a dog, and he get 300 points.
A cockadoo.
Right? Yeah. Right? If Dan
A cockapoo?
If Dan get a dog and he get 300 points, I guarantee you the next day he has, and I'll be like, buddy, what have you done? Show us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? We're willing to learn right away.
Dan would not.
No, Dan would not. I'd have to pay him.
You get my point, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know why these people like the moment when someone is doing something good.
You have to understand when you're sucking a dick that you admit that you suck a dick.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. But people don't.
No.
Exactly.
It's hard to explain that you've been on your knees.
Yes.
There's some scuff
There's
marks.
some closet shit happening. Fucking admit it, man.
Just admit it. It's okay.
Yeah.
And there's people out there to help you. You don't have to come to us. Go to somebody else. You know what I mean? And it's funny, in this off season, I'm already thinking, who am I going to bring in? Because I am going to bring in somebody. I'm going to bring in a bigger fish, and I'm going to, it might not be public, it's probably going to be private, but maybe I will make some spaces available to the public. But I'm going to have, every year I do it,
Something different.
I'm going to have something different. I'm going to bring in someone that's very successful, and I'm going to pick their brain and take from them what I can take from them.
Even if it's 1%, it's something.
It's a win.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
And
a win.
sometimes that's all you need.
And it's funny. We'll watch people trial and train all the time. We'll sit there and we'll just watch them. And they'll be doing like such stupid stuff, right? And I say that knowing the results these people have had and what happened after we watched the training was all very predictable, right? And we're like, man, this would be so easy to fix if they just
Opened up.
If they just opened themselves to a different idea and stopped listening to all the blah 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 from people that have never done anything themselves, right? If they just listened, like they're so easy to fix these problems that you're having. Your dog is falling apart in trial because of this, and this. Your protection, your dog is constantly out of control in protection because of this, and this. You aren't special.
Yes, but they're not willing to do what they need to do sometimes, and that's as simple as coming up to you and asking a question, or going up to anybody and going, you know what, hey, what would you do in this scenario? People don't do that. They go, well, I'm going to go to my mentor, and that's the only fucking person I'm going to listen to because he.
But their mentor's done nothing.
Doesn't matter.
Well, that's one of the worst things is that when people keep mentioning about how many years they've been doing it.
Doesn't mean
Who
shit.
cares?
Every time.
Everyone says 30 years.
Every time.
And they're all telling the truth.
It's true.
They're all
It's true.
shit usually.
Yeah.
Right?
If you say a time, they're usually
Listen, if I've been doing this for 30 years, and at the minimum, I don't have multiple top 10 finishes at the World Championship, if that was my goal,
Yes.
let's say, if my goal was just to go have fun with my dog and go home and not do anything else, fine, but I won't pretend to be anything more than that.
Yeah.
But if my goal was to be Mr. I know a lot about this, I'm an expert at this, I'm really good at this, and I didn't have any top 10 finishes, even one top 10 finish is not enough. Multiple top 10 finishes minimum for 30 years of work, you better have it,
Well, there's
man.
30
Yeah,
years
but-
of going to Worlds, and
right,
there's
so-
30 years of
So what's
teaching a dog how to sit.
the difference between salad and garbage? Time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the composer Mozart, with all the music that he wrote, he was a genius because he did all that when he was 5 years old.
Yeah.
If he wrote those same music when he's 45,
not the same.
he's not that special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
yeah.
you, you,
yeah.
you,
yeah.
you get my point? Like that's why when I had born, and a lot of people are asking me like, what's the rush with him? Like when we see you training, but we feel there's such a rush. I said yes because I wanted to be the youngest dog ever to win a national, and he did. Right?
How old was he? 2.5?
2.5.
Damn.
Right? He had the IGP 3 right on his second birthday. Like
Nice.
and that is the thing. It's like it's a challenge for yourself. Like for the to chase perfection. That's like I've been doing club trials for the last 35 years. I said, wow, we don't want to be like that.
Question for you. If all you ever accomplished was one top 10 finish in your entire career, would you be happy?
No,
Same.
no.
Same. Like I already have one at FCI. Even if let's say this coming year I go to WSV, I get a top 10, I'll be happy. But like, it still isn't what I want. It's not what I want.
And it kind of fades away. Like your excitement goes away. It's
Yeah.
like you want it again.
And that is the when we talk about the your habit will determine the outcome of your future, right? The mentality of a champion is very important. Like it's a blessing, but it's also a curse for both of us. I know you and me. If we ever win the WSV,
Oh.
the next day though,
Yeah.
I bet you the next day we think about the one after.
Yeah?
Right? Because you know what, Aaron, I remember I come from someone that told me the day after she won the one in Meppen, she was already thinking about what we're gonna track on in Slovenia,
Yeah.
and that's why she's good,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
It's that mindset of never enough. Push,
Yeah.
push, push,
Yeah.
push. Keep
It's a
pushing.
curse because you're never really gonna
Happy.
be happy.
Yes.
Yeah, but knowing at the
You
end.
know, you know what's funny? The happiest I've ever been was when I won the Quebec regional.
Because it's your first.
That's the first
Championship?
big.
Yep.
That is the first
Yeah.
meaningful podium. Other than that, bro, everything after that, Canadian nationals,
It's always
whatever,
the
it's
next one.
whatever.
Yep.
It's like whatever.
Yeah.
It's like okay, that's nice. All right, what's next? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's funny.
It's kind of like buying a car. It's cool for a week or two, and it's like, fuck me. I'm thinking about maybe my next car. What's it going to be?
Yeah, but with Dowd, to be honest with you, watch them. real meaning of life, huh? Knowing we're all gonna die anyway and doing nothing.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Ann. On that note,
Speaking about how soon we will die,
yeah, no, I think, and that brings me back to this topic. It's like, I can't understand how many people spend so much time and money and effort year after year, hour after hour, day after day, and they still are satisfied with the results down here. And they always have an excuse. Oh, it's because of this. It's because
fun.
of that.
It's
It's
this.
that. It's like, okay, 1 year, sure.
Yeah.
Even 2 years. It's like, okay, now you've been doing the same thing for 10 years. In many cases, 20 years. What's the excuse?
yeah, but the problem.
Why do you still suck?
The problem with that is that even though they said that no, we're different, it's just a hobby to us. We don't want it, right?
Liar.
That's an excuse.
Exactly. When they got a 17, they pissed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I know. Oh, we're not like you. We're so. Again, they ascribe virtue to mediocrity. I'm just in it to have a relationship with my dog and to have fun and to talk
So
to
go
good
for
friends.
a fucking walk then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go for a walk, bud.
Yeah, just
It's
don't.
it's
don't
a lot
do it.
easier.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Probably more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets to walk around, chew on sticks, and,
Yeah.
and piss on trees.
Fuck yeah.
Good times.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He doesn't need to be doing all this stuff that you're doing. It's like, oh, you want the relationship with your dog? Then why were you reefing on your dog for the healing?
Exactly.
You think he wants to heal like that?
Yeah.
And I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying that, this type of training isn't good for the dogs. It's fantastic, especially if you have the types of dogs that we have.
Yeah.
They jones for
Yeah.
it, but we train them in the right way so that they love it.
Yeah.
No, there's no force involved with good dogs.
Yeah.
But these people that say that, it's ironic because a lot of the time their dog is the most forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their dog is the most forced.
You have to keep chasing excellence, right? So, for example, like recently has make a video about the Malinois, and a lot of people thought that he hates the Malinois. Earlier, I showed you the video of the DMC breed test.
Yeah.
You were impressed with that dog.
Oh, there was he showed me a video of a breed test, the DMC Malinois breed test in Germany. And like they have a really cool test with a lot of environmentals, like really crazy stimulation on the dog, environmental stuff, like tons of stuff. It was really good.
Yeah, the dog was excellent.
Yeah.
And we even said, okay, if they keep doing that, in 10 years, they will change the Malinois in Germany.
The Malinois in Germany, I was already, to be honest, impressed at the 2024 FCI with the Malinois in Germany.
Yeah.
But now, if they keep doing that, those are going to be banger dogs.
That's better than an IGP 3.
We did that with the German Shepherds too, though. Fuck.
Right?
We were joking.
We bring it in, they're going to cry here.
Yeah.
We were joking. If they ran that same test, that DMC test with the German Shepherds right now, most of them would fail. And I'm saying the show lines, we're not even talking about that.
A couple
They
will
don't
have
even.
a heart attack.
All the
The
dogs
show
would be
lines would all
cold.
die.
They're
Right,
cold.
they will have a heart attack, right? And that's wonderful. And the Germans created that because they're chasing excellence,
Yeah.
right? They can just simply be happy with, oh yeah, my Malinois is really fast in the long attack. No, they go beyond to improve everything, you know.
My only thing with the Malinois, you can't handle a Malinois, bro. I would love to take a Malinois because it's going to be. I'm going to tell you right now. I know it's going to make me really. It would be easier for me than the German Shepherd because I know them very well, and they have a lot of traits that make them really much more preferable for me to trial than a German Shepherd, especially one like Chico, right?
Yeah.
But like I said. The only big competition that you can really win with a Malinois that like has the gravitas, so to speak, is the FCI.
Yeah.
And for me, it's not enough. Like I want at least.
Plus, you can win it with a fucking German Shepherd. So like,
Exactly. You don't need it.
Yeah.
But they're cool.
Fuck yeah.
No, it's cool to have like a super Malinois,
Big,
do like
strong one.
FMBB or Satsit, right?
Yes, Satsit. If Satsit continues to grow,
Yeah.
Yes.
I could see myself getting
Doing
one
that.
for Satsit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Get some exposure
Hang out with
to
big boys.
international level competition. Go hang out, meet new people. It's a
Different
great
vibe.
experience.
Different
Yep.
vibe,
Yep.
yeah. Yep.
I just like FMBB for me, like, man, for such a hard competition, like nobody cares.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no point to put the time, effort, and money into something that nobody cares about.
No one's gonna watch. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Why?
It'd kind of be like PSA.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give the PSA people a break.
No. Cut that out.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. I'm joking. It's not.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Haz.
Yeah. No, you don't know. Your dogs don't do stickhead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I put your dog through what our dogs have to go through to compete at world level IGP, you wouldn't have a dog left.
No.
But anyways.
Yeah. Fuck you, bud.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No, I mean, overall, it's been like a really good year for our team. You know, like Jack qualified for the national this year already.
Yeah, Jack did the regionals. Yeah. He's not here right now, but he'll be at nationals because he already has his regional done.
Yeah. So
he's
a step ahead of us.
Yeah.
I know. Both me and Ann both have to trial again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 times.
Would you say today we might go somewhere to do some titles?
Yeah, maybe go to BC in February to do some titles. Right.
What are you guys going to do this winter?
20?
Trial and trade.
Liar. What are you doing this winter? Tell the truth.
Trial and trade.
No.
What do you want me to say?
Well, tell the truth. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
We're going to go trial. Legit. We said that today. Yeah.
I think
I think we might go and win.
Killian and Birkin are pretty close. She's going to move up a little bit
Bro, I'm
more.
going to Florida. Fuck you guys.
When?
I don't know. I'm just going to go. Why not?
You bring your
I
dog?
like Florida.
We'll trial and
You bring
trade,
your
go
dogs.
and
You bring
jerk
your
off
dogs
in
with you.
No. I'm going to give them a break. Last year I brought them to Florida. I trained them, and then I overtrained. And then when we went into regionals, I felt like they were overtrained. Well, Gage was overtrained.
They both though. We gotta.
This year, I'm not
bust
overtraining.
Chico up for the regional.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Give them a break.
Well, I said this about Chico. I'm gonna stress test him so much right now in training to see if it's worth it to trial him again.
Yeah, push him through the nerves.
Yeah, push him through the hard stuff and the nerves right now, and then give him a big break over the winter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So only thing you can do, really, or what the fuck's the point?
Hey, you know what I say? At the end of the day, like what we did to prepare, some things worked, some things didn't, and then obviously for the World Championship, what we did to prepare was the wrong thing.
Now you know.
Now we know.
Yeah, we're just gonna stick to the plan, right? Like
Yeah.
both you and I,
We did not stay.
Dan even knows that.
we changed plans last
We were
minute.
supposed to go there and fucking chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
was
first
no chilling.
the
You know, one
first
of the-
day we're supposed to be in Venice.
We didn't do that.
We didn't do that.
Listen, we went to Venice, and we didn't even go to the city of Venice.
We just smelled the water a little bit and we just left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
And then you're supposed not to train Chico, but you did.
Yeah.
I supposed to train Bond, but I didn't.
It was your fault. It's because we were sharing the van, and you always wanted to train, and then I was just like, all right, well, I guess we should train because we're
It's
here
my
to
fault.
win.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this time,
always,
next time it won't
Two
happen.
vans.
2 vans.
Yeah.
Our own schedules.
Has must have an automatic. Though,
And-
because, he couldn't drive manual. Remember when
No,
the gum
no.
stop us?
He tried to sit on the shifter.
Didn't you remember Did you remember his face when he thought it broke down?
The police.
No,
Police.
no. After we tried with Wallace. Oh shit!
Yeah.
It
won't go.
It won't go.
Shut up.
Fuck
Shut
yourself.
off.
It was a
Dan,
very quiet engine.
We
None
roll
of
up
us-
to the police, but he
none of
fucking
us-
stalls it out.
None of us has the passport with us, right? Right at the border, the Italian police stop us.
Yeah.
And this guy, he's just panicked, and the van stalled.
Yeah.
I didn't
In front of
panic.
the
I
police.
came to a stop. We've been driving on the highway for an hour. I just like, there's a police guy waving me down. I literally, hey, shut up. Both of you shut up. I literally come to a stop. I forget it's a fucking standard because I'm driving automatic for years now. And of course it stalls out in front of the car.
Of course.
And then he was like, all right, pull over.
So I have a funny story. I forgot if I told you guys or not. I don't know if we did.
I don't think we ever.
So when we were,
Ever been funny?
it was funny. So the van, you were probably in the hotel room, and then I think Ann is tracking. So we're up on the mountains where we normally park. There's that horse fence with the horse there.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we're like, I don't know, 20 feet from it, right, chilling. He's training, so he's got Bond with him. There's no dog in the car. Dane and I were like, fuck, it's cold, man. Like, what the hell? Like, it's freezing up here. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to start the car. Okay, check if it's in neutral. It seems like it's in neutral. So I'm in the passenger seat. So I bend down. I put my left hand on the clutch, right, and I start it, right?
Holy shit, it's going down?
I put my left hand out. I pop the clutch. It's in fucking gear. We start riding towards the horse fence. And I'm like this. I don't see nothing. He's laying down in the back seat, Dan. Right? So we're going fucking like 5 or 10 kilometers an hour into the horse fence down a hill.
Yeah, it's on the side of the mountain, that place.
We're in a fucking mountain. Boom, I hammer the brake. It obviously stalls out. People start running towards us. Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm fucking just getting up going, where the fuck am I? I look. We're touching the horse fence. We didn't go through it. We were touching the electric horse fence, but didn't like
This is telling
bend
us
it.
now.
Can you imagine?
All the doors were open, by the way. Of the
These
car.
idiots.
Anyhow, no, I don't think we even moved it after that. I just parked it there.
You just left it there.
And it comes back, I go, Ed, you parked pretty close to the horse fence. Doesn't even question anything. We were like 20 feet back there at one point.
God,
And then there was that hill, like that mountain. If we would have like,
just continued
Yeah,
on to death.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God there was no dog.
I definitely would have got my damage deposit back then.
Oh fuck.
But you know what? It wouldn't have mattered because the
'Cause you got
fucking
fucked anyway.
the fucking rental company still fucked me. Claimed I made some like dents or whatever on the van. And
Really?
took my damage deposit. So I'm contesting that right now. By the way, if you ever go to Italy, never go to a rental company outside of the airport. They're all scammers. Anyways, long story short, it was a fun World
There was some
Championship.
good moments
Yeah.
for sure.
And it
Some
was a
funny-
good year. You know, like, we in the position that, you know, a lot of people, they wish it could be in. So, you know.
Yeah, it sucks. Obviously, the last trial was not a good one.
To end the year.
If it had been a good one, it's always nice to end on a good note. But on to the next
Buddy,
one.
I remember, you know, years ago, I said, what could I do to ever step into the stadium to watch my dog to do the escape and twist the arm of the helper and slow him down like when I watched Body Plenty? And I've done it twice already. You know, so,
Yeah.
you know, to be there,
Be
right?
honest, I
Of
mean-
course.
How many times did you watch the video after?
I'm sorry?
How many times did you watch the video?
No, not a lot, really. No. My mind's on the next
10 or
one now.
15.
Listen,
On
next
the
time we
next
go
one
to the
now.
World Championships, we're chilling out.
Yep.
I'm bringing a woman of some sort with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It's going to be calm. We're going to have nice hotels, separate vans.
Yeah,
No offense.
separate
Separate
vans.
vans.
Separate vans.
And it's going to be a better time.
Separate hotels for
I will
Separate
bring,
trial fields.
I will bring my wife, and then Carson can be with his wife.
Yes.
There you go.
Dad. His wife, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those of you, I know everybody and their brother's starting a dog podcast now. And there's a reason I haven't done one in a long time. It's just because I didn't feel like there was really much to talk about beyond what I was already doing in the videos. But here's the epidemic that a lot of you in the dog world face. You're not real. Be who you are. Be who the fuck you are. Behind, when the camera's off, the stuff you say to your buddy, be that guy. On screen. Don't hide it. Oh, I don't know. You know, I don't know what my clients are going to say. Listen, be who you are. Be authentic to who you are. That's interesting. Nobody wants to hear your pre-canned stuff. Nobody wants to, you know, hear you kind of like do this like, what's the word? Like
Fantastic.
fantastic podcast. If it's a fantastic podcast, don't do it.
Yeah.
If it's a fantastic video, don't do it. Where it's all generic and everything's all like fake.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Yeah.
And on that note,
Don't be a pussy.
thank you, Carson.
Happy
And on that
holidays. Happy holidays, everyone. All right. See you in the new year.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
What is Dan gonna take 3 months to upload this or what? Yeah. Happy Halloween and Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you on the next one, bud.
See you next one. Yep.
Thanks for coming out.